Hi, everybody. It's a Saturday, I believe. It's kind of a blur, but I wanted to say thank you to everyone who's here. This is going live on YouTube as well as Facebook, and I did not put this event, the link to it, sorry, allergies, within the event itself. So I hope that people can find me. I'm here. So today we're going to pull some cards again. We're going to pull Oracle cards. There were a lot of people needing cards last weekend. I hope that things are kind of moving forward a little bit and things are getting better for all of us. But today, I wanted to focus on something that's been going around in my head ever since last weekend and that I myself have been struggling with, which is something called change. So, and patience. So you have to have patience in order to get through change, right? So I actually had to go and look up the word patience in order for me to be able to be patient. Okay. So patience is defined as the capacity to accept, tolerate, delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. So that got me thinking, right? Is it a virtue? Well, it's supposedly something that's given to all of us. Hi, Loretta. Hi, Dominique. Hi, Amy. So it's supposedly something that's given to us from a divine. It's one of our powers, quote unquote powers. And it is a very humane power. It's a gift, right? So I am going to read a little bit. I'll let you know why I am reading, and I made notes for myself here in a little bit. But so patience, often held up on a pedestal, right? We say it's a virtue, it's a gift, etc. And with that, I think that society is kind of misjudging it. We are kind of looking at it as a detriment to society. We are looking at those people who kind of take their time to make a decision, think things through, and that brings out this ugly, I'm going to say it, an ugly side of us that we forget to be humane. We forget that that gift that was given to us, which is patience, that person was taking their time to work through their stuff on their own has. We're not recognizing their strength. And we are actually lowering our energy, our light, ourselves by not recognizing that strength. So we're kind of looking a gift horse in the mouth in a way. So with everything that's going on right now, and there is a lot going on for everybody. Hi, Angelo. Hi, Cassie. So with everything that's going on right now, we're losing sight of our gifts. We're losing sight of those things that make us unique. We're losing sight of those things that, as I've said in my previous live feeds, that those things that we bring to the table for everybody. Okay. Now, patience is one of those umbrella things, right? Everybody has it, but it's all about what's being thrown at us that triggers an action to come out of us. So we're being judgy. It happens. We're all coming from our own place. We're all bringing up all of our stuff up to that table that I mentioned on my last live feed. And this is where I want you to think about the other term for the word, where patience comes from, is from the word patient. Am I right? So with patient, you have to consider yourself as the patient. So if you start to get aggravated with yourself and the things that you are bringing to the table, understand that that's that gift from the divine that's trying to say, hey, focus, go inward, be your own patient. Be and recognize that you are the patient. And that self that is aggravated, and that part of you that is going through those really choppy waters, the sea of emotion that we're all going through, All of that stuff that we are trying to just keep our boat afloat on, all those emotions, all those circumstances, all those triggers, right? If we have patience and we focus on our patient, which is ourself, we're going to get through it. All these winds from the divine, all these experiences from society, all these gale force winds that are being, are battering our sails, that are whipping against the sides of the boat as we're just trying to navigate through life. That, in the long run, if you center and you just try to just take a deep breath and focus and understand, you know what? There is some abstract lesson in everything that I just really don't have control over, other than to accept that I am the patient, then you'll realize that the term patience is that gift. It is a virtue. It is a strength. And just in society, we get really aggravated because we've all had our own experiences, right? We're constantly getting triggered. And we just have to be altruistic, meaning pure, non-jaded, honest with our inner self. And it's very hard to do because we're constantly being thrown those things, kind of like little tests and trials, right? And it's not that anyone's trying to find that little weak point in the armor. And I hate to say it, but it will, in the long run, make us heal ourselves. I want you guys to think about that. Be the patient. Your inner self is the patient. And if you heal that patient, that is a gift. You will be the best person and the best honest self that you can be. And you will be on a higher vibration. Your energy level will be much higher. You will be the role model that we are all spiritually to be. Because if we were given the gift or the virtue to be able to just grow, right, succeed, be the best that we can be, well, that's a strength, isn't it? Now, I also want to tell you that did you know that now this is dictionary, I didn't actually know this, but there is another definition for patience. And you know the game Solitaire, very popular. Hi, Carol. So solitaire in some countries is also known as patience. So you are literally playing a game with yourself. Just like you're in that boat, that ship on those sea of emotions, all that watery stuff, right? And you are trying to navigate, you're trying to map out your next move. It takes a level head, and you have to pay attention to every little nuance and every little detail in order to win that game, right? You have to pay attention to where you put what card, what you put back in that deck. So when it comes to dealing with all the stuff that we're going through right now, don't be overwhelmed. Do not. It's okay to be triggered. It's okay to just kind of panic, but do not judge. Do not. And do not feel overwhelmed. You just have to center. You have to take that deep breath. And all it means when you are faced with all this adversity, it's kind of like a sign to remind you, your own self on a spiritual level, that you do have a strength and you do have to take care of that self, that patient that you are, just a little bit more. So recognize your strength, okay? Be the patient. So what does patience mean to me then? We get into that me right now. I'm having trouble with patience. I'm having to actually go in and take care of my patient. I'm on a lot of medication at the moment for allergies, a lot of prednisone, steroids, everything. I've talked about my skin disorder. And it's an uphill battle, okay? So that's really what got me thinking about the term patient within patience. It is all about the same thing. Do not forget that. Do not lose control and get all flustered about those people who seem to be taking too much time making a decision or aren't doing things the way you want to, because you will lose yourself in the process. Take care of you. Take care of that inner self that needs that big hug, and you will feel better. So, card time. Oh, also want to say that I figured out my topic for Tuesday. I'm going to do this again on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, on the 21st, I think it's going to be. And it's going to be at 11 o'clock, same bat time, same bat station. Excuse the pun, but I am a Batman fan. So it's going to be about hope, because I think that's an underlying message within patience, that they're kind of intertwined a little bit. So I hope that you guys, I said the word, I hope that you guys will bring your questions and your ponderings about hope to the next live discussion. And I'm just going to go over here to the side to see who I want to pull cards for. Or who, not who I want to, but kind of who I'm called to pull cards for. Now, today we're going to use oracle cards, not tarot, not Lenormand, because I think that by using the particular oracle cards that I was kind of called to use, one's the self-care healing deck, right, for that inner self, being the patient that we are, and also the spirit of the animals oracle deck. So it'll show us that strength. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Crystal. So it'll show us that strength and that guide that we need to identify in order to get us through these choppy waters, kind of like the light at the end of the tunnel, or the land that's way out that you're trying to get to when you're on those choppy waters. You just want to put your anchor down, feel the soil on the bottom of your feet, just be planted, okay? So let's see here. I also want to say very quickly, see my skin, face, red. At the bottom of the screen, there is a little running thing, elementalintentions.com. I do have a 25% off coupon for any reading. So there's Lenormand, Oracle, Tarot, also palm reading. It is a possibility to do palm reading online. All I need is a picture of your current life hand or your past life hand, and we will do a private session online. You know, it won't be live broadcast or anything. So the coupon code is Divine2020, and I'm happy that a few of you have actually become clients of mine, and I will check in every once in a while, see how you guys are doing. So are we ready for the cards? Hi, Elaine. Hi, Leanne. Hi, Navina. Nice for you to be here, Lavina. Navina, I called you Lavina. Navina, I'm sorry. A lot of new people today. This is really good. I like this. So, I'm going to pull a card for Navina. Now, Navina, you don't have to think about anything in particular, because remember, this is about healing and working on the patient, which is ourself, that part of us that is inside. So we are going to focus on a self-care healing deck right now, which is called the Whispers of Healing. It's an oracle deck, all right? So let's put Navina up there. I'm going to shuffle this really quick. Do any of you guys have questions? I know I'm kind of rambling. I am on steroids, prednisone for my skin as a last-ditch effort, and my brain is like, it's like completely scattered. Okay, so here we go. This is for Navina. Yeah. Forward movement. Navina, you need to focus, as I just said, on that light at the end of the tunnel, on that shoreline that is way, way, way across the ocean, all those choppy waters right now. But you have to understand that there's change in your sails, hence the butterflies. You are going forward, but know that you have to work on that inner self in order to get through this change. So take that deep breath, okay? You are going to find land on the other side of your situation. You are going to be more at ease. The waters are going to settle down, but you have to keep moving forward, okay? So that's Navina's card, Whispers of Healing Oracle. Now we're going to pull Spirit of the Animals Oracle card. With this deck, you're going to have an animal, the name, what that animal is, and then the attributes of it and how it applies to you. So please write it down. When you're done here, look up the animal, see its attributes across globe, okay, different cultures, because you'll gain more insight that way. So Navina, raccoon, the inventor. I also want to point out, Navina, that on this card, they're all looking at a butterfly, aren't they? And that's what was just on the other card. The butterflies are pulling you. That metamorphosis is pulling you toward the shore. And they are watching the butterfly. And why is that? Because the raccoon is the inventor. Decide on what you really want, right? You have the ingenuity to claim it, and you have the brains to figure out what you want. Avoid being a trickster and practice integrity, meaning do not lose your cool. You have many roles and can juggle them very well. Remember that attribute. That is what you need to use when you get across the water and your feet hit land, right? So I hope that helped a little bit. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, Carol, my face. You see my heart? I'm having such palpitations. Oh, Carol, thank you. Yeah, I read it a few places. Path is one of them. Another place is in Lisbon called the Courthouse Inn and Restaurant. So yeah, these are some of my clients that are popping up from those two places. I like that. Good to see you guys. Okay. So, and yes, integrity is everything, Rebecca. Okay. And you're very welcome, Navina. No problem. Okay. So, let's see here. Cindy. Okay. Cindy, you're up, lady. Okay. Hope everything's all right with you. So again, this is fully interactive. If you have any questions. And Cassie, thank you. Cassie says, patience is a key to find my soulmate. I'm going to quickly go up there. Thank you, Cassie. That was very kind of you to say. Now we're going to jump back down to Cindy because we're going to pull her card. Okay, Cindy, this is that part of your patient, your inner self that you need to work on right now and think about. Release. Look at this. There's so much angst to this card. All of that energy, the lightning bolts coming out of the divine's hand, because this is your energy. This is who you are. You need to direct all of that angst that is inside of you right now. You need to release it. You have to ground. You have to hang in there. You have to practice that virtue, which is patience. You have to understand that you do have a strength. And the only way you're going to survive those choppy waters that you're on right now is to release all that pent-up frustration somewhere. And based on the card, if you notice, all that lightning's going on to land, but there is water over here in the corner, okay? So you are reaching the other side, but you don't know where to put all that pent-up angst that you've experienced on your travels. Well, you're already on the shore. you have to take a deep breath and put it somewhere. So I highly suggest, Cindy, as I'm stumbling around for words, is that you ground. Whether it just be 5 minutes for yourself, close the door, no radio, no TV, just sit in a room by yourself. If you have to sit in a car, put the window down, feel the coolness of what's going on in Ohio right now. Crazy weather. But just experience something else. Make sure that you allow yourself to feel that change from being pent up inside your house or pent up in a kitchen, an office, whatever, being in front of a computer. Experience something different will kind of snap you out of that mode of constantly having that angst. And then you will be able to take care of you, which is what you need to do. Don't take all that energy and angst out on somebody just because they are in front of you. Put it somewhere useful. Now, your spirit animal card. Okay. I'm happy that's helping, Cindy. Okay. The butterfly, rebirth. Hope you can see this. I know my feed. Hi, Jennifer. I hope that sometimes I guess my feed sometimes gets very blurry because everybody's on at the same time. But the butterfly, Cindy, you can reinvent yourself. Hello, I just said that. Okay. Open to the rewards of change. Put that angst somewhere, not in yourself and not on the ones you love. All right. You have brilliance to share with the world. Hello. Love every part of your journey. There's no reason for you to have felt this angst other than the situations that are being thrown at you by your loved ones and by your social setting, meaning your friends, okay? And maybe even coworkers. Find that part of you that is inside you, that patient. Connect with it again, and this is what you're going to see. These qualities, and these are the qualities that you are going to be injecting into the soil once you realize that you're already on the shore and you're no longer in that rocking boat on those choppy waters. All right. So thank you for subscribing. And I usually wear glasses. Utkarsha, I hope I'm saying that right. Utkarsha, outcome of results of her exam. Oh boy, I'm not pulling tarot cards today, but I am going to pull just a card for you. I'm doing oracle cards. So tarot would be more black and white. I'm going to pull a spirit of the animal card for you so that you can understand the strength that you put into doing this and that you have put in your best effort and that this is the energy of this particular animal or being, right, that you have guarding you and driving you through your situation. Okay. The hummingbird. Miracles. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. Now, what can I say about this since you're asking about an exam that you took and we're pulling hummingbirds? You might not see the connection, okay? But I'm going to explain something to you. The hummingbird flies so very fast. Their wings beat. I can't even remember how fast their wings go, okay? But they're one of the fastest. They have to work the hardest, and they weigh practically nothing, but they spend all their energy trying to complete their daily tasks and take care of their self and take care of others, meaning, you know, their little baby birds and their other little flock, right? Asthma too, people. So with that, you are going to succeed in your exam. But remember to give yourself some energy, the energy that you have exerted into completing this task. Now's the time to pull back a little bit and focus on what your needs are. And remember that you are the joy bringer. So don't lose that facet of who you are and worrying about the situation and what the outcome might be. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you did what you consider to be your best using the energy of the hummingbird, you can't go wrong. You can't. You're going to be okay. I hope that helped a little bit. Because as I said, I'm not pulling tarot today. I was thinking I might do that on Tuesday if you want to actually come back then. It'll be at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. So let's see. Angela. Spirit of the Animal card. Are you sure? Because I wasn't feeling that for you. Angela wants the Spirit of the Animal card. We're going to do both for you. I don't care what you say. We're doing both. So we're going to start with a Whispers of Healing card. And I know why. I don't know you, but I get a feeling that you're very interested in Native American ideology and totem animals, okay? So let's see here. Angela, this is your self-healing card. Barriers. Okay, hope you can see that. Barriers. Understand that you are on the back of that dragon. You can fly over that wall, that barrier that you feel you have in front of you. And you have the strength in order to level that playing field by breathing out all that fire. Or you can just use your wings and change your perspective of the situations that are in front of you. You don't have to necessarily level the playing field with what you're going through right now. Don't use that energy in a negative way. You just need to change your perspective on it and rise above it. Okay? Now, hi, Katie. I'm going to pull a card for you next after Angela, but I'm going to do a Spirit of the Animal card for Angela right now, too, especially since she requested it. But remember, Angela, you can change your perspective of your situation, but it's up to you to do it. Nobody's going to help you. Nobody. And I know that might be a little frustrating, but this card is going to show you what attributes you have on an energy level that's going to help you get over that little hurdle. Dolphin. Hope you can see that. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom and go with the flow. What did I say about changing your perspective of what's going on around you, rising above it? And once you do, this is going to be the quality that you're going to find again. You are going to find comfort. There's going to be levity, meaning it's not going to feel as heavy and intense. And remember, look up the dolphin and what it stands for in different cultures across the globe. And it will touch a little piece of heartstring for you. And remember, this is your card for the day. Okay. Hope that helped a little bit, Angela. Okay. Angela says, yep. Okay. So, Katie, going to pull some cards for you, my dear. Katie works at a shop, and I've missed her dearly. She works at a shop that I do some readings from when small business is allowed to be open here in Ohio. And I miss her. And she just popped up on my feed, so I'm going to pull some cards for her. Hope you don't mind. Self-healing deck first. That's how this is rolling out today. And this is going to be my last card for the day. But remember, I'm going to be here Tuesday, same bat time, same bat station, 11 a.m. Topic's going to be about hope. Okay. So Katie, here are your cards. This isn't even right. Oh, I shuffled these. Katie, you have the barrier card. The barrier card. Frustration. Change your perspective. Get over that wall. Things are gonna work out. You have to understand, Katie, that we all have this angst. We all do on some different level. And when we are in close quarters with each other, sometimes the events that have affected us over the years get triggered. Now, fly over the wall. Reach to new sights and soars and all that, right? Just soar above it all, and you're going to be fine. But you're going to have to find that moment to take a deep breath on your own. So what I said is a little bit different for Angela, right? Yes, you do have angst. Yes, you could breathe fire. But now is not the time to do that. Now is the time to center, take a deep breath, and just relax. You do have that strength of that dragon. You could do it. Maybe there's peace. Maybe you could find peace and understanding that you do have the strength to do that. Okay? But do not do it. Just use your wings. Okay. And I also like the fact that the moon was in the background. So for you, I really think that you need to pay attention to the phase of the moon right now. And I'm also getting an idea about, have you heard of the comet that's coming in May? I think it's in May. Anybody? Have you heard of it? It is actually breaking up as it's getting closer to Earth. It's going to collide into the sun, but it's going to be the brightest comet ever in the sky. And everybody's trying to understand what effect it's going to have on us astrologically. And for some unknown reason, Katie, I'm kind of thinking you might want to look into that. All right. So now your spirit of the animal. Okay. Here's your spirit of the animal card. Remember, this is the tenacity that you have. This is kind of your guardian energy that you have around you. And the tenacity of this particular animal is what is with you today. So use it wisely, and use it when you change your perspective on what you're going through. Okay. The lion. Katie, you got the lion. A higher calling. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Remember, take that deep breath and center. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. I really, really think that the moon has a significant role just as much as that meteor, asteroid, whatever the heck it is, right? It's called Astra, I think. I'm not too sure on that. You might want to look up Comet Astra, I think. But remember that you have the strength of a lion. You also have the strength of a dragon. But remember, all the attributes of lions is that they are in a pack. There is a pecking order. But you, my dear, you are the highest part of that pecking order within your pack and your pride. So use that strength wisely, okay? And it will get you through what you're currently going through. And I have to say, Jennifer, you're very welcome. It's nice to hear that. Okay, everybody, it was great seeing you. This is going to be on YouTube as well. And I hope that you are all doing well and that you log in next time. Again, I'm going to say it is possible to do readings online. We'll do it in this format. It just won't be a live broadcast. So if you are interested, you'll see my website at the bottom of the screen. There is a coupon right now called Divine 2020. Go to elementalintentions.com, check it out. And yeah, and then I contact you and we set it all up. And I will see you again next Tuesday in here, Facebook, and on YouTube at 11 a.m. And the topic will be hope, because that is a piece of patience. Remember to take care of the patient that you are, that is within this container. And once you do that, you will feel centered, you will be grounded, and there won't be anything stopping you, and you will be able to succeed that all you are trying to set your mind to right now. Just remember that there is always going to be a shoreline. You will hit dry land once you come off those choppy waters. It's just that you have to have patience. That's it for me today. Okay. I hope you lovelies have a great Saturday, and I'll see you Tuesday. Bye-bye.